Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, and it is a hot, misty, and possibly sweaty day in the desert for our boy Link. You might notice we're a little bit far ahead. We just kind of like missed about 10 to 15 minutes of the first part of this video. What happened was, finally, my computer ran out of space. It took a long time, but it did it. It finally did it. I just deleted some old videos and we were able to get back into recording this. All we missed was I got the upgraded version of this beetle by defeating an enemy. We passed through here over some sinking sand, and we got over to here. Luckily, no story points happened. We're still in the same area. We haven't really left here. The only thing I did before we even started recording was going up to this guy, and I got the extra rupee bag because we were almost maxed out on rupees. But now we're pretty much fine. Let's go through this place right now. Sorry about losing the that part of the footage. I didn't even realize, by the way, until we got to around here. And luckily I saved right here as well. So I was able to just quickly go off and do that. There's some dragonflies here too. I wonder if we'll be able to catch them in time. I think maybe we shouldn't actually, you know what? Oh, he got scared of it? But see, the dragonflies are going to be even more afraid of me now. Yeah, they're very hard to catch, the dragonflies. That's why I think we should wait to get a bigger net before we catch them entirely. We've had recording mishaps before, but this is probably the best one I've had, just because it's we're very lucky that it didn't actually I'd noticed very quickly, at least quickly enough, that we didn't miss out on anything too much. Now, we're going to have to use this bomb over here to go and do this. Man, I love how the Triforce is shining in the distance. It looks like it's kind of looming over us. It feels I don't know, maybe it's just because I love The Legend of, oh, okay, rude. I love The Legend of Zelda a lot, but it just feels like it's very safe. Seeing the Triforce is a very comforting feeling for me. For other people, it just means I want to take over the world. Cough, cough, Ganon. It's pretty cool though how much you can make out in this game. It really is. Oh, that looks so pretty. We're not even oh, there's a switch in here, isn't there? We're not even doing much. You know what I mean? We're just activating time shift zones, but it changes so much about oh. Okay, let's kill this guy first. Okay, let's not kill this guy first. Okay, let's try and do this again at the same time. We'll see if we can. At least there's so much we can do in this area here. We got this guy here. Actually, you know what? Before we even go in here, let's do this now. So we can do it like this. Yeah, this extra beetle thing, if you want people wondering what it does, it basically just gives us the ability to carry things with it as well. It was given to us just by defeating 2 bokoblins. Man, I do love how this desert looks, though. It feels very warm. And like I said, Link is probably sweating like crazy. Oh, yeah, we want to get rid of these guys as soon as possible. Just that, because these things, yeah, they don't do a lot of damage, but they add up after a while, for sure. I saw a bug on the wall. I saw a bug. Don't fly away. Is that a cicada? We got it. You caught one sand cicada. The larvae of these bugs stay underground for 10 years or longer. No bug is harder to catch. Is that an actual fact about cicadas? Because if so, that's really cool. Let's collect a bunch of bombs here. No reason not to. Oh yeah, we got the... Didn't we get the upgraded bomb bag? Yeah, let's get 15 bombs. There's no reason not to. And then we have to blow this up over here too. We'll talk to the Goron just in a moment here. Again, like I said, one of my favorite depictions of Gorons in all of Zelda. Is that rupee gonna fall off the side? No, it's still up there. It's gonna disappear now. So let's just like... We have to do this anyway. It's probably gonna disappear. Yeah, it disappeared. Like, the best chance you have of that is for it to fall off. Let's see now if we can do this too. Honestly, like, the motion controls in this game are really good. I did see a lot of people saying that they're way better than the original, which, like, I'm not, like... I don't know if it's just because I really liked the original motion controls, so I can't really say. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, I like them. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. Another cicada. They say they're hard to catch. There we go.
Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere. Though, I'm one to talk. Anyway, bud, there's something I'm dying to tell you. It's the discovery of a century.
Is it really?
This is a sacred place known as the Temple of Time. I could not believe my eyes when I saw a human who lives on the legendary Isle of the Goddess. It wore clothes just like the ones written about in the ancient manuscript, and it looked just like you, bud. It came with another person, and they entered the temple. I wanted to chase after them. But then there was an explosion all of a sudden. And the entrance, well, you can see for yourself, bud. I do not think we are getting past this mess. I just wish you could find out what is happening on their side.
So, we can assume... You can kind of see in here, there's our next location that we kind of want to enter. But there is something pretty special happening on the other side of that. And we're gonna have to see what it is. Hello. These guys take an extra punch. These guys take an extra punch. An extra few punches. Knock him into the past. Hello.
That was scary. Thanks for helping me. This is the Temple of Time. What isn't it is the sacred gate of time made by the goddess. It is my job to patrol the outside temple. If you want to reach the gate of time, you will need to pass through the door. You need another way in, Fuip? Well, Land and Mining Facility and the Temple of Time are connected underground. Land and Mining Facility is right there.
So he's gonna give us the location of it right over here. And you can see all the sinking sand on the map.
It looks inaccurate. I'm gonna fix it for you.
Oh, he's gonna put it into the... No, this is good. Dude. You know, it's not too bad because it actually gives us where we can walk. Thanks so much, my friend. These little creatures are so good. And I said in, like, the last one as well, I love how, like, they created so many new characters for this. Our poor Master Link. The map you possess corresponds to the actual terrain of this area with only 35% accuracy. The robot you met earlier modified your map to show the past terrain that is now submerged below sink sand. It's okay. It's okay. He was trying his best. I ain't gonna judge him. How do we get to that block there again? So let's shoot this over here like this. No, we want to shoot it as we're heading over there, right? Or maybe we want to do it right now. Man, one of the greatest things about, like, Skyward Sword is that there's always, like, people to talk to in this game. I missed that by a mile. Like, you know what I mean? There's, like... Yeah, the gyro, like, resetting the gyro is something you have to do a lot more than I remember doing in the original. But maybe that's just the way I'm positioned. That could be that for sure. Oh, we just missed it. We'll go back. Second try. The time shifting, like, things, yeah, but as I was saying, there's, like, before we go into the time shifting stuff, but, like, one of the things that's, like, really cool about this game, there's always, like, companionship, which is, like, it's such a stark contrast from Breath of the Wild, where it feels like companionship is almost like water in a desert. It's like, yes, I want this so badly, but, like, it takes so long to actually get it and obtain. But, like, once you do get it, it feels so special. Where in this game, like, it is very much, has a lot of themes of friendship, has a lot of themes of love and caring for other people, and growing as a person, too. Like, I just feel like it's one of those games that, like, really does better with people. Just like Breath of the Wild is, like, great the way it, like, uses the lack of people as well. Because, like, in Breath of the Wild, one of the coolest things is, like, you're going through this place by yourself for hours on end, and then you just see, like, one person. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter if it's like an interesting person, but you see like one person. Whereas with Skyward Sword, whenever I feel like sad or like feel like I'm in danger a bit in the game, I can literally just be like, okay. Like, I can go back to Skyloft and talk to any character up there I want. Master Link, I have information to report. I can confirm that you will not be consumed by the sink sand in this current position. I suggest verifying your location on the map. Readings indicate that there is a submerged path beneath the sink sand. It is possible to walk along the route above the path without submerging completely into sink sand. Simulation suggests that placing beacons to mark a safe route along these paths before proceeding would significantly reduce risk, which is great. I recommend placing multiple beacons. So she's given us more beacons, which is great, so we can do like... Well, we don't need this here now, but we'll do this. This. Let's see, where is it better? Like over here. And here and around here. I think it's good. So now we have a good indication of where we can and can't walk. So we like we can see over here like this, if we head towards... Okay, maybe we're a little bit off to the edge. We're a little bit off. It's okay. Let's just check the map here again, just to make sure like I've got my ideas right here about this. It's like right on the line here it's supposed to be. No? Zoom in a bit. Oh, a little bit here. Yeah, perfect. And now we can head up this way. The reason I put them at the center points is because I thought it would be easier, but maybe it's not that much easier to do it that way. But we do have like at least some locations here we can do too. Okay, let's take out our bombs. Wrong thing. We still have 2 fairies. We're doing fine. I don't think this will act as a time shift zone, stone time. I keep saying zone. Stone like here. Okay. Oh, too early. Oh no, I was trying to do the trick. I thought like the bomb would stop, but... One second, let's try it again. Because it actually is like a really cool trick if we can try it. Like do this here like that. I think that's, yeah, I think we should do it as early as possible. At least we got him. Oh my god, what's gonna happen to him? I guess he's dead, it's fine. I guess he's gone. Oh, we don't even need the heart, we're actually doing pretty good in hearts. Oh, we should save her too, for sure. By the way, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching the playthrough. It's always really special to me, like, knowing that there is people that want to watch me play games, but also at the same time, like, I'm having such an enjoyable time with this that I really hope you guys are too. Honestly. Let's try and drop it in here very successfully, but I don't know if it'll work. That did not work. Let's talk to you. How are you doing?
You are not in my memory banks. This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to land in a mining facility. But it won't budge until you activate the remote power nodes and set those 3 dials to access them correctly.
Hello, Fi. Readings indicate that the materials used to construct the generator are also present in this area. You can now use dowsing ability to locate them. Thank you so much, Fi. The most useful character in history. But we can just drop down here and like do this no matter what. So the dowsing ability is actually pretty, I find it's pretty useful for this. You know what I mean? So there's one here. See where there's a crack in the wall there? Then there's like one right there. But that doesn't count as that, right? And then there's one over here. Let's go over here first. We're gonna have to collect 3 of them. Let's check the map just in case here. So yeah, it's just kind of like a diagonal shot here like this. But we want to keep checking the map. Is that right? A little bit in? Yeah, okay. Back on it, back on it. Maybe we should keep moving this one here, like that. And then no matter what, we'll run over here like this. Like, it's so fun revisiting a game like this that I love so dearly. Are we too close? There's a time shift stone right in there. Link, you look really badass every time you do this. I love Link. Now, whether this is going to be like a good thing, like to activate these, it's probably like the best thing we can do. And there is like a hidden entrance right there. It's so weird how different it was at some time. And like, here's the thing, like, I'm assuming that this stuff can like actually happen in places like this. In grassy places especially. Ha! And push it in. Such good use of the sword always in this game too. Like, they really use it like really well. So that's the first one we unlocked. But that's not all we're gonna be doing here. So we have the first one, which means we can even remove that here now. Hello.
Ah, what are you doing? Still, you'll never get to open just with fiddling with dials.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to like find something we can do here then. Something else we can do here then. Okay, so let's move this then diagonally this way. And we're gonna move back up here just because it's easier to move around here then. And since we don't need to go here again, I'm going to move this in a location that's probably easier for all of us to get around to. Just so we know exactly where we're going. I think maybe it might be a good idea to put it here. But like, honestly, it's not going to make too much of a big difference when we're heading through this place too. Next area, we're moving over here. Yeah, we don't even need it here, so I don't know why we even put it here. So instead, put that there, and put that here. Yeah, that good? Tumbleweed, come here. No, don't. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, that tumbleweed's gonna blow up too. You're all free spirits, free tumbleweeds. I think you can actually like. I think you can farm tumbleweeds here. They show up here a lot more than other places. I'm gonna go over here and do this, and then oh, hello. There we go. Thank you very much. It unlocks a whole new area for us to go into, but also collecting a few bombs can't hurt before we enter into any area. This is a really cool way of doing like a certain type of fetch quest though as well, right? Like, and while I wouldn't like necessarily be like, this is a fetch quest, but it's kind of like a, you know, find the 3 things type of quest, which has been a staple in like Zelda games for a while, right? You got 10 bombs. So this is the first time we picked up bombs. Which is, I shouldn't be so strange, but it is kind of strange. Do you think that's funny? Get out of here. It's a pity we can't just push it over there like this. But we can like do this, which will actually like be pretty helpful for us. Oh, Link is so adorable. With his little face. Stay over there. For some reason, I always think of Shark Tail whenever I look at these guys. Like, always think of Shark Tail. And now I'm thinking of Space Jam. I don't know how this happens. So I guess we have to, like, do this. Well, that'll change the terrain a little bit. It will reactivate this. But now we have, like, another way. We have to somehow get into here. Which actually picking up the... Oh, hello, how's it going? I'm all for fighting. Like, let's do it. Oh yeah, we have to like... We have to definitely worry about this a bit more. I think we can use the claw to do this. But like, let's be dumb. You know? You know what, like sometimes in life, you just gotta be dumb. It's refreshing. You should try it, guys. It's fun. Just try it sometimes, you know? You know, you're usually smart in your usual day-to-day life. Try being dumb for once. Actually, no, do not. Please, I don't want anyone coming back to me like and like being like, yeah, Calvin, I freaking like, I went swimming in a storm. I don't want that being my problem. I really don't. 5 rupees. And a heart. To reclaim our souls. We'll kill you before anything just so we don't have you in our way. Oh, you didn't even need to because you took a few extra hits there. Wrong time to pick you up. And I think we can like... Let's wait for you to do your electrocution thing again. Lock you into there. How cool is that though? Like these little creatures, this is what they were back in the past. This is what they would have been, and then they evolved into like something completely different. Whoa. This is gorgeous. Oh, wow. That was forceful. I don't know. I like the way the motion controls work with the game itself. You know what I mean? I like the way like the motion controls work. And again, it's totally okay to disagree with me, guys, if you didn't like the motion controls, if you think the motion controls are something you want to use. If you're using the manual controls, please let me know, because I'd love to know what people think about the manual controls too. That's something I'd definitely like to hear about. I've never been a person that like tries to like force someone to play a certain way or tries to like shame people to play a certain way. It's never been how I had a like my thought process on games. I feel like it's like one of the worst things you can do, because it will beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm telling you this right now. We have to get there later on. It will drive people. You can still see the Triforce in the distance. Look how it's, I don't know. Like it's very much like a waypoint, but really it's just kind of this really cool thing that's looming over you at this point. So I think the best thing we can do here now is to try and blow up this bird. But this bird is going to be trying to kill us at the same time. Sunrise, sunset. I'd love to see some of these locations at night. You know what I mean? Oh, you coming for me? I'm coming for you. Oh no, he's gonna get me first. He's gonna get me first. He's gonna get me first. No. Ah, he got me first. Was that? Oh, and the bomb dropped on me too. That's depressing. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe there's a closer bomb nearby. Oh, he's coming back around again. Oh, what's happening this time, though? Look at your... Oh, you're actually very pretty, though. Uh-oh. Sorry. Looks like you just got linked. Yeah, we're on a platform here. I was just checking there for a second, see if we were sinking. Yeah, this is definitely where we have to go. I was just kind of admiring the back of this as well. Tumbleweed. No, I have to get this tumbleweed, sir. Did you destroy my tumbleweed? Okay, not even going to talk to you now. You're not even on my radar. I'm not even going to think about you anymore. It's not happening. Yeah, this location, we did not need the... Oh, hello. No. Save the tumbleweed. We got it. We got it. 10 out of 10 game now. And then we'll save over here. I don't know, just like one of the greatest things about being in the desert as well is that not only is giving us like an insight into like more of the world of Skyward Sword, But like, it's a completely different vibe from where we've been before. And that's what makes Zelda so special to me as well, is how distinctive each area is. Look at that little symbol there. That's definitely the robot's face. But every single place I go in Skyward Sword is interesting to me, personally. Oh, here's a new location. This one I think is a little bit harder. I was totally a bit slap happy there. Get some more shoe jelly. Like, I haven't really been following any discussions around this game either. And that's just because, like, you know, like, it's unhealthy to, like, look up, like, discussions about games you truly love to death, right? Because you're just gonna see things that are just, like, people being like, this game sucks because of this, this, and that. Criticism, of course, is 100% fine. I've always listened to criticism, but I'm in this state now with Skyward Sword that's like, hey, this is one of my favorite games ever. It's released in HD. I did the same thing I did before. You guys need to stop, okay? I've heard the criticism for almost 5 years now. I think I'm okay, you know what I mean? I think I'm okay now. I think I can do without, no, stop that right now. You made me very upset. You know what I mean? And that's not me being like, I don't need to listen to your opinion. It's like, if you're shitting on the game, man, fair enough, go on, do it. But I don't have to open my ears for a second. This is Skyward Sword fan supremacy time, you know what I mean? This is our time. We've listened to people harp on how they didn't like this game for years. Now we're the ones in the sunshine. Oh my god, it's coming for me again. Now we're the ones in the sunshine. Again, we're gonna drop down this as well, which is something we have to do again. I love these bokoblin guys who were in the past. We have to make it up here, I think, and travel over this way. Or I think that's actually gonna be the shortcut. Let's kill these guys and get rid of them, because it's not really easy to do puzzles with these guys harping on you, you know what I mean? Oh no, how would I get a bomb in my hand? You are tough. That is a tough bokoblin. I want to get this heart. Yeah, to build up the hearts again. So if I remember this correctly, we have to like try and find a way to like drop it into that over there. Let's dig this up first of all, try and get a few hearts for ourselves. I'm trying to remember the exact thing you do here to do that though. I don't think you top up here because you can't get up to the top part here just yet. Yeah. We could totally shoot a bomb over there and see if we can get that. Let me check. Oh, hello, sir. Going about your daily business. Because there is like a way to go all the way back here as well. I'll tell you this right now, guys. I've always gotten stuck on this puzzle. Like, always. Tough boy. Now, there is a way to hop over here, but I don't think it's going to do as much good. Because we also need to drop that down there, you know? Now, I wonder... if it would be possible to get there, to activate the time shift stone and then like put something over there, like a barrel or something. But then again, we wouldn't be able to get over there anyway. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna activate the time shift stone again. Probably a very bad place to do it. But let's do it from up here. The upgrade to the beetle, I think, makes this like way faster, which we should probably try again at some point. Or try and get at some point. Yeah, we're gonna try and make our way over here. And then you can come over here like this. Wrong button. As soon as he zooms over here again, yeah, that's what we're gonna do over here, and he can do this now again. And that's I think that will then knock him down here like this. Yeah, that's the puzzle. Okay, so I think I was thinking too one-dimensional in thinking that like we had to be in the past to do this. But we're gonna get close to be able to do this because we can now do this. Just do this over here. Knock down this thing over here, so in the future it'll be knocked down. Owie. You guys need to stop. You guys need to stop right now, okay? Patch the game. No. And we got some Elden ore for our trouble. And Link's showing off there. Link, there's no one here to show off to, unless you're showing off to those like lobster dudes, Larry the Lobsters.
SpongeBob.
What is in here? Is it just gonna be rupees? Oh no, it's actually something kind of useful. Okay. Now that we have this, let's start off by doing this. Because we're going to be jumping back up here anyway. And then we can go back over here. And I think we're going to put the barrel on this thing so then we can use the time shift mechanic to our advantage with that. Because if we put this on this... Yeah, Link, look at big strong boy Link. Who's watching? He's like, who's watching? Do we need two? Do we need two? I think we need two. No? Is that not it? Maybe that's not it at all. Okay. This is maybe that's not it. Okay. So now we have this over here. Wait, we should probably stand on this then, right? Well, actually, no, we don't even need to, like, do much with this. We just need to make sure it gets over here. Which I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it from all the way over here. We're probably going to lose our altitude soon, so I'm going to go up here like this, so if we do lose it, we drop it up here instead. That's so cool seeing Link at the distance doing the remote control. There we go, and we drop that down there. Perfect. Everything wants to hurt me. Everything in life. Everything in life wants to... Okay, I didn't even touch you there, buddy. That's your fault. You don't want to go in there? I thought you would love this place. What is wrong with you, sir? We're trying our best to find a home for you. There we go. And that is how we get to the third location. But we also have like an advantage, like we get some chests here too. But it is one of the cooler quests, especially since you get to like do so much exploring of the desert area. A monster horn, which is our first monster horn. I should have read the description. I have a habit of doing that sometimes because I think I've read them before, quite a few times. I'm gonna just turn it like that and press A. Please make your way to the power generator in front of the Lanayru mining facility. Thanks so much, Five. Okay, so now that we have like all of the like little things figured out, the next thing is like just figuring out where they like lie in terms of like their location, because it's kind of like a compass in a way, or like a based on the map location of where you actually have to move these like little things to. But we did that actually pretty well. I think I spent a lot of time on that the first time I was here. Like, I remember like this feeling much longer, as things do sometimes. But it definitely wasn't that much of a hassle, of course, as well, because I remember also, one thing I always remember, oh no. I always remember saying this and I always stand by this, is that the stuff that is really difficult and takes a really long time to figure out is the stuff that, like, you remember. Because it's something you did for a while, you spent quite a bit of time on it, and you tend to remember that stuff a little bit easier. Butterfly? Thank you. But the stuff that you do kind of easy enough, you don't really remember, like, that gameplay aspect completely, you know what I mean? If it's fun, of course you do. But the stuff that you spend quite a few hours on, of course, will stick with you for a while. I love how they do the Triforce in the distance here. And now all we have to do is activate this. We will get that as well there too. And stab into this. So the blue flame was this way, right? Wait, wasn't it over there? Or Port Master Link. The symbols on this power generator correspond to the symbols on the 3 more power nodes you activated. Logic suggests they are connected. Uh-huh. Thanks very much, Vi. So it's that one there then. Yeah, and then the last one should be just like straight ahead. There we go. Awesome. We got it. We definitely 100% got it here. And is this like one of the coolest cutscenes in all of Zelda? Whoa, they totally, no, they updated that texture. They 100% updated that. I'm sorry, they must have. The smoke, the kind of sand dust, like, all the dust. I don't know, maybe that's just like something I'm noticing now because it's a little bit clearer, but like, I totally could swear that they freaking updated that a little bit at the very least. Yeah, I'll take a little Amber Relic. And with that, we can now head into the next dungeon. It is quite sad that we missed like the first few minutes of this, but I'm glad it wasn't anything too significant because that would have been very, very painful because this is one of my favorite areas and this is one of my favorite games. I love the way they paint on the walls as well. Now I wonder again, is the paintings on this ground here, is this something that the robots did themselves? Or was it the people who were living here before? I guess we'll never know. The candles as well. No hesitation as well, we can't just wait around. We shouldn't just wait around. We're gonna head right into this dungeon. The music as well. Some of the creepier enemies in this game too, right? Like some of the much more creepier enemies. This is probably one of the dungeons in the game that I feel is not the hardest dungeon. Wait, no, let me think for a second. It's not the hardest dungeon by far. I think that the later dungeon is definitely harder, but I do think that it is the most like, I wouldn't even say gruel. I think grueling's a bad word for it, but you kind of get what I'm saying. It's very kind of like long. A lot of the locations will like kick your butt. There's a lot of like, you know, puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. It's very different from the other locations is what I'm saying, and they're very different from the other dungeons, and we're gonna realize that as we're going through this dungeon as well. Which there's nothing entirely wrong with that. I myself like love earlier dungeons because they have this really fresh feeling, you know? But later dungeons can be really cool also. To me, more like a game that has like perfect dungeons like from start to finish, in my opinion, is probably a game like Dragon Quest XI. Because even like I love Persona 5, but like some of those dungeons, like all the dungeons I love to pieces. But then there's like always like one dungeon where I'm like this is not my favorite dungeon in the world, you know? Like there's some aspect that will always like tear you down a little bit. I'm very fortunate and unfortunate that I play this game at a... Oh my god, look at that as well, the robot. Like, is that something else I just didn't notice? Because, you know, you don't notice as much things because it's not in, like, HD. Because that's very sad, because look at this. I definitely noticed this before, I just didn't call attention to it. But I guess I'm calling attention to it now because I can see it clear. But, like, the robot up here, that's pretty neat. That's like the kid hiding under the bed when the monster's in the room. I'm sorry, sir. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're not gonna hide your head in there. And a blue rupee for a trouble too. I will say though, even if this dungeon does feel very long, like I love being in Zelda dungeons. Like there's all like, it's hard to describe, but it's like a quiet like calmness sometimes. It's like I'm in this dungeon. I gotta do this dungeon. I'm not gonna think about like, just like, oh, I gotta finish this dungeon. I gotta beat it. I gotta beat it. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm here. Let's make the most of it. We could have collected the heart if we went a little bit slower there. Oh, hello, boys. Why? You think I'm gonna go in there for 1 rupee to fight you guys? You can keep that rupee. You can keep it on your little trap. You can keep it. Mine. It's mine. And then we run over here. We won't be able to get this heart because it will disappear. I should have regained my stamina. So that was their trap all along, to make my stamina run out. How dare. How dare. I love this game so much. It still has that very Wii era centric, like, you know, graphics, because that's what it is. But like, that's not, Link, your character model is freaking amazing. Like, it's so amazing. And this location as well. We saw one of these guys earlier, but they fit this dungeon, like, to me, like, way better. You know what I mean? That's not like, that's like not me saying that they weren't well placed in the previous dungeon that we were in. It's just that, like, they kind of, like, match this area, you know? They kind of match this whole vibe of this area. Oh, see, we weren't close enough. We weren't close enough. What is happening here? I guess I'm not taking the initiative. Okay, there you go. You get me an opening there. He's like, come on, try it, buddy. You can do it. I believe in you. Get out of here, you guys. And this is such a cool dungeon as well because they give you these little creatures, right? And so there's like this indication of like what you can do in this place. It's like, hey, you know, why is there like these little baby creatures? And they're very much like babies. You know, like the most babyest form of like a bug there can be when they're like all like little like almost larvas, you could say, you know? Can I break these? And that's what's like really neat to me, is that they're kind of hinting at something maybe bigger. Something maybe a little bit mommy-like. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. There's always that fear that it's gonna lock us, but oh my god, this is so, like, there's such a familiar feeling, right, of like coming here again. Beautiful, like it's so, and like, I don't know if they've done anything with the draw distance or if I'm just not remembering it correctly, but I feel like they do such a good job of making this place feel so big, especially with the clearer graphics. It definitely feels that way. Broke apart that as quick as possible. Like, if you look over here, you can see all the way over there. You can also almost make out every single thing here as well. So we'll save here. Something I like to do with these games, when I'm playing Zelda games personally, it's what I always do, is you go with the places you can go first, and then worry about the other ones next. My mortal enemies over here. Oh, and I got good news for you guys. Tomorrow night, this is not, okay, it's not about the channel. I'm not getting your hopes up. Tomorrow night, the heat wave here ends. It's gonna be 10 degrees at night instead of 20, which is very nice. I'm very happy. And we got a small key, which remember there was a key we could go to here. But we can't just get here just yet. But like, so we can probably just head up here now. But with that, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. We actually made some good progress. We got through a lot of areas in this game. And we're heading on through the next dungeon, which we might just do in the next episode. I think that might be the best plan. Like we usually do with dungeons. I think dungeons in this game take anywhere from 40 to an hour and 20. I think that's like usually the length of doing these things. I think there's one dungeon that might take like an hour and like 30, but that's probably like a much harder dungeon. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye bye.